my craft room, home office, art studio, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to show you guys around because I basically redid the whole space in the new year and I love how it came out. I'm going to share all the little details with you guys. I actually decided to upgrade everything because I wanted a big desk that was sturdy. I felt like the old desk that I had, it was a little bit smaller and I had a computer, so there wasn't that much space, but also it would like shake when I would work on my petals or when I'm painting. So I really wanted a sturdy table and I love how big this is. And there's like a little hidden place where you can put all your plugs, which is perfect. Gives it a minimal and nice clean look. Next is my cabinet. I love how it's kind of like a counter height. So when I'm working on things standing, going back and forth from my supply closet, I actually have a space where I could put a bunch of my stuff here and be able to kind of work standing. I love that it's also soft close. It's such a cute piece. It was actually really affordable because the way you assemble it is a lot of work. So I'm just warning you guys, but it's totally worth it because it looks really good for the price. And it has the rounded corners. I love how that paper olive tree came out with the whole look. Definitely make a paper tree for your home office. So I hide everything in my closet. I love that this is kind of a two-bedroom that turned into one. So I have two giant closets and I stuff everything in there. I will be showing you all the secrets that's hidden behind those closet doors. I also love the fact that there's like a outlet right outside so I could plug all my machines in there. My other closet, I don't know if it's up to code, but there is a plug inside because originally it wasn't supposed to be a closet and then we turned it into a closet, but that's where my printer is and all the outlets that I need to plug in. So that's my other closet that I'll show you guys later. This is the table that I film on a lot of my tutorials. So I did want something more white, but it actually ended up kind of becoming a little grayish, but I don't mind. I do edit a lot of my videos anyways to make it a little bit lighter. So this is a really good table for me actually because it's really sturdy. It doesn't shake at all. So when I used to paint or brush or like use my petal shaping tool, it would shake my whole table. So I really wanted a table that was extra sturdy, just like the table that I wanted to work on, but this is also the table that I film on. So I wanted this one sturdy as well, which is so cute. It is a little awkward because it's not like a full oval. There's like one side that's straight and then one side that's oval. So I was a little bit iffy about that situation, but it actually doesn't look that bad, especially from this angle. You can't really see the other end. Honestly, I think it turned out really great. I wanted to keep that flower wall as my backdrop when I'm filming. I usually film against this wall, which is really nice, and it became kind of like a signature look for me. I chose all my favorite flowers that I've ever made to go against the wall, and then I ended up getting like a very cheap frame. It's like a metal cheap frame that comes in bulk. I didn't want to get something too heavy because I have too many that I need to put up. So these are definitely much lighter, and I just used command strip to put them against the wall, and I love how it came out. And these are my sample flowers. I don't really use them for actual orders, but I use it so that I could reference what flowers I even made or just extra flowers that I might even have. So that's my backdrop. Wanted cabinets where I could display my paper flowers, so this is also my other cabinet. This is matching with my computer desk, so I do love how it pairs together. And overall, I did get a couple different wood colors, but it kind of matches and it works. I was afraid that like also my floors are wood, but it's like a reddish wood color, but it ended up turning out pretty fine. This area has been my favorite corner. It's my lounge area just on the other side. My room used to be 2 bedrooms, but they knocked down the wall, the previous owner. So when we came in, it was one giant room with 2 closets and the 2 windows. But if you could notice, there was like a wall right here, basically where I'm talking to you. It turned out to be pretty good because I get the whole space. And I love that I turned this corner into like my lounging area. So I do edit a lot of my videos now on my couch. I really wanted a couch, but I also wanted a blank wall, so it was really hard for me to figure out what to do here. But the couch is small enough that I can move it around in case I did want to take some big photos. I needed it like a giant wall to have a plain backdrop. So my couch is there. Sometimes I do move it around to be able to use it as like a photo area. And again, I really wanted to display my paper flowers with places that look like it's a common area. So I love this corner where I could make it so that you could have paper flowers, giant flowers, and paper plants with like a couch, your coffee table. So I definitely wanted just different areas where I can use as a photo op area. want a space that looked too traditionally like a craft room. I did want it to be a little bit more cozy. So this is kind of what I ended up with, and I think it came out really good. I do have a couple before and after photos for you guys that I'll be putting on here. And yeah, I'll be linking all the furniture for you guys below the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and like this video below.